Hey everybody, what's up? This is Bob Carpenter from Main Event Weddings, and this is DJ Sales and Marketing. If you haven't already joined our group, just look us up on Facebook, DJ Sales and Marketing. Today's topic is actually inspired by Tim Wetterman out of Waterford, New York. How you doing, Tim? Tim said to me, Bob, I'd love to be charging $3,500 to $5,000 for my wedding productions. How do I do it? I'm currently getting about $2,800 for DJ lighting and photo booth on a Saturday. The first thing, my first reaction is, Tim, are you asking for it? No, of course not. But this is how you're going to do it, and this is how you're going to feel comfortable doing it. The first thing that I want you to do is, the first thing that most DJs do is they assume the clients when they come in that they're on a tight budget. Of course they are. Everybody's on a budget. I've never had anybody come in to me and say, Bobby, I have an open checkbook. Do whatever you want with it. It doesn't happen. But somebody's out there buying $1 million homes, and someone's out there buying Mercedes and BMWs, and I guarantee you, all of them are on a budget. So stop thinking like that. The concept that you have to think about is people pay for what they want and not for what they need. What do I mean by that? If you need a shirt, you're just going to find the cheapest place. You're going to go into TJ Maxx, Discount Rack, $6 shirt, out the door, buy. But if you want a really nice shirt, then might go to Macy's, you might go to Nordstrom's, you might pay $100 or $200 for a shirt. And believe me, there are much more expensive shirts than that. People pay for them because people pay for what they want. And what is want? It's desire. And desire is a very powerful force. So that's what you have to do, is you have to create desire for what you offer, and this is how you do it. Um, just stepping back a little bit though, I want you. A lot of people are out there creating packages, and when you throw everything into a package, you're not creating desire. You're just creating a commodity. And DJ lighting, photo booth, and I see it even in my area. Competitors, I've seen it recently for $9.95. It doesn't look too good, but it's out there. It's $9.95. So someone's shopping for the cheapest DJ lighting and photo booth, they're going to find it. This guy here, $9.95. Um, Whatever you create, DJ lighting and photo booth as a package, your competitors are going to do. So, and they're going to do it cheaper than you. So don't create these packages. Maybe have it to draw them in, but this is where you're going to have to start thinking about changing the way you do, because our industry is a very fluid industry. And what do I mean by that? It's constantly evolving. Now venues are offering lighting. Now venues are offering photo booths. Now venues are offering packages. So you're going to have to start thinking about changing the way that you create that desire. The first step is your DJ service. Are you a great DJ? Then start acting like it. Put a value on what you do. What happens when photo booths and uplighting go away? You're going to have to come back. It's going to come back to how good you are as a DJ, and DJ service isn't really a commodity when you think about it. I mean, it depends on your personality. It depends on your performance, your talent, and your presentation. How great of an MC you are. Your setup. So those things have value, and people do desire them. So place a value on that, and then have options for your other things, for your photo booth and lighting. And this is an example. This is how you're going to get from DJ, whatever you value. Let's place a value at $12.95, which I think is pretty reasonable for most DJs, especially in the Northeast. I mean, I think that's even cheap. $12.95. So let's start with $12.95. How do I get to $4,000 from $12.95? This is how I would do it. Lighting. Lighting shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all for everybody. It should have options. Option one, let's call it accent lighting. What is accent lighting? Accent lighting is just taking into consideration maybe one feature in the room. Maybe it's the backdrop in the back of the briding room. So you place some lights there, maybe a couple lights throughout the rest of the room, minimal lighting. let's put a price tag on that. Say $800 for that service. Okay. Then have your next lighting option. Let's call it your architectural lighting. What is architectural lighting? What are you going to do? This is the way you explain it to the client. You're going to take into consideration all the columns in the ballroom. You're also going to take into consideration the ceiling, or maybe there's a fireplace, maybe in back of the bride and groom. All these things are going to be taken into consideration. It takes 2 or 3 times the amount of lighting, a bigger staff to do it. So let's go up, several $100s. Let's go up $400 on that, say. So now let's call that $11.95. And then, of course, your full ballroom lighting. What is full ballroom lighting? Everywhere you look throughout the room, there's going to be lighting. There's not going to be one wall that doesn't have any lighting on it at all. And let's place a value on that. Maybe it takes twice as many fixtures from the architectural lighting. So let's call it, $15.95. And it doesn't stop there. Now you have a setup and delivery fee. Why do you have a setup and delivery fee? Because everything in that room shouldn't be handled by you. Let's face it, we're humans. We get injured. Placing lights around the room. Do you realize it only takes a sneeze to throw at your back? That's it. I've seen friends just slip, just twist, and they put them out of commission. You should have a staff that handles this. You should be charging for that staff. What kind of a value should you place on it? $195, $295. Even if you call a rental company or a production company, a real lighting production company, they are going to have a setup and delivery fee. So should you. And it doesn't stop there. You should have a lighting technician. A lighting technician will maintain the lights throughout the evening. They'll change the scenes throughout the evening. They're going to program the lights. They handle it. You shouldn't be doing all of this yourself. You should have a team. And how do you place a value on that? Say $295. That I do. So now you've just taken, this is just for DJ and uplighting, mind you. You've just gone from $12.95 to full ballroom lighting, $1,500. So now you're at $2,800 just for that. Add a lighting technician, setup and delivery fee. That's another, say, $600. You're already at about $3,500 just for that feature alone. Now, photo booth and uplighting. Photo booth. You should have different options for your photo booth. Certainly, you're going to have a technician or an attendant there. Say $600 for that. I think that's pretty cheap for a photo booth, but say $600. Now you're over $4,000 for just that production. So Tim, that's how you do it. Stop thinking in terms of creating desire for your clients. Give them an affordable option, and then give them an expensive option. Let them select what they want, and that it's as simple as that. I do it every single weekend. My productions are constantly $3,500 to $5,000 all the time. With multimedia, I've gone all the way up to $6,000 or $7,000. So let clients make the decision, and give them the options. That's it for me, Bob. That's it for me today. My name is Bob Carpenter from DJ Sales and Marketing. Look us up, and have a great Easter Sunday, everybody. Take care. Love you. Peace.